Hey everybody! And a warm welcome to a new story. Today's story is called Entitled Mom Stalks Me Through the Grocery Store for My Bag, from the Entitled Parents subreddit. I hope you like it and will enjoy the time. If you like my content and this kind of videos, please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. As always, this story is told from the OP's point of view. Enjoy it. So, this happened a couple days ago, and the more I think about it, the more disturbed I get. For some backstory, I'm a huge musical theater nerd, and a few years ago I got to see Phantom of the Opera in Seattle. And as a souvenir I bought a tote bag with the play's logo printed all over it that I am still very fond of. Now the show is playing in a theater in my area and there's been a lot of local buzz about it. I went to see it this weekend and decided to carry my Phantom tote for a while since my love of the show has been bolstered, and the bag is a great conversation starter for other theater nerds I may meet in public who recognize the show that my bag references. Now let's set the stage. A couple days ago I went to the grocery store near my apartment to stock up on some pretty standard foodstuffs, and when I walked in I saw a cashier I'm friendly with working the self-checkout kiosk, so I stopped to talk to him a few minutes. My bag was hanging over my shoulder, within clear view of the doors. After a couple minutes into my chat I felt a tap on my shoulder, so I turned around to address whoever was trying to get my attention and found a relatively normal-looking woman, average size, normal clothing, normal hairstyle. Nothing to indicate this woman was a Karen type in any way. Is that the Phantom of the Opera on your bag? Me, happy to chat about one of my favorite musicals, yeah. Do you like the show? It's fine, I took my daughter last weekend to see it at local theater. She loves musicals. Me too. I thought it was a really great show. The cast did a really great job and… cutting me off, did you buy that bag there? I didn't see that bag at any of the booths. Me, actually, I got this in Seattle when I saw the show a few years ago. Oh. Because there really weren't any souvenirs at the show my daughter liked. She would love that bag. Looks at me expectantly. Me, realizing what she wants, I'm sorry your daughter didn't find any keepsakes she wanted. She was so disappointed she didn't have anything to remember the show by. She would love your bag. Love it. Me, well, I know I love this bag. I hope the next time your daughter sees a show she finds a souvenir she likes. I'm pretty nervous at this point because I'm very non-confrontational and I've read plenty on this subreddit to know entitled parents like causing scenes. I gripped my bag very tightly, trying to hold it against my body with my elbow and with both hands tightly on the straps. I've got to go do my shopping now. Excuse me. To my pleasant surprise, she didn't say anything else, so I really thought I'd gotten away without any crazy happening. I grabbed a basket and went to the cereal aisle. As I'm putting Cheerios into my basket, also enters the aisle. She doesn't have a cart or a basket, and she doesn't try to approach me again. Instead she just stares at me. I decide to try and ignore her and go about business as usual, grabbing the things on my shopping list. Every aisle I go to she follows me into. Every single one. Just staring at me. I'm certain she was just waiting for me to let my guard down. I go through self-checkout and she hangs by the discount bread rack nearby, still watching. Knowing she's probably not going to give this up when I leave the store, I flag down my acquaintance working the self-checkout kiosk and tell him I'm pretty sure that is going to follow me to my car. He's wary of her and walks me and my purchases out to the parking lot and doesn't leave until my bags are loaded and I'm in my car with my doors locked. I was still keeping an eye on and sure enough she left the store when I did, watching me as I got to my car. I saw her get into her own car, still watching me. My acquaintance who walked me out went back to the store, and I was left alone in my vehicle, caught in an awkward staring match with M, also in her car. She didn't even try to hide the fact she was watching me. It dawned on me that M was likely to follow me home, so instead of taking my usual exit that would take me back to my apartment, I drove over to the exit that turned off onto the more major street. M followed me like I expected. I sat there for a couple minutes at least, waiting. See, there's an intersection at the corner of the grocery store with really long light times, so cars end up lining up a fair amount. I waited until the last possible second until that light turned green and unleashed a wave of cars, turning right just before they hit, leaving M stranded to wait for them to pass if she wanted to follow me. I drove up the street and got on the highway, then took the exit for the next neighborhood over and took the back way to my apartment. My car is pretty noticeable, it's bright orange, and I didn't want to take any chances that M may recognize my car by going back the way I came. It seems I successfully ditched her, because no one has come banging on my door demanding I give them my phantom tote. Needless to say, I will be leaving that bag at home from now on. What do you think about this story? Tell me your thought in the comments. If you like the story and the content, please leave a like, subscribe and share this video. Also have a look into my playlist for more entertaining stories.